शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये।
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see you all here. So, I just went live right now. Thank you, everyone, whosoever is tuning in for the fifth session of this Dose of Holistic Living series. If anyone is watching it later on the YouTube, I welcome you here as well. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving your time, your valuable time from your busy schedule for this session. Congratulations. I really want to congratulate every single person here who is showing this dedication and coming up and watching all the videos of this Dose of Holistic Living series. I sincerely thank you for this dedication that you are having for yourself to grow as a holistic life. A heartful gratitude for your investment of time and energy here to listen to me. Okay, so about the session now, about today's session now. Can you, my team, can you just confirm me whether my voice is clear right now? Is my voice clear? Just give me a heads up. Okay, awesome. Sounds good. So today's session is going to be a very, very valuable session, very special session. Why? It is special one because of the topic that we are going to cover today. It is special because of the relevance of it in today's time, because of the magnitude of the struggle people are facing in today's life. So what we are going to talk about today is actually, just a second. Okay. What we are going to talk about today is about relationship. So the way I'm going to conduct this session or have the discussion is not specifically going about what are the relationship challenges people are facing, what are the prevalent issues right now that are going on. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be more deeper than that. Are you guys up for it? Are you guys really, really up for understanding the deep root cause of what we are going through in this time? Are you guys really up for understanding the challenges at the deepest level? Give me a 1 second. I'll just pause my video. I'll just come back. Just a second. You know, the quality of our life depends on the quality of our relationships. Can you all agree to me on this point? हमारी जिंदगी रियली में हमारी relationships कैसी हैं हमारी life में, it depends on that. And what we are actually struggling with our relationships is because of a lack of relationship skills. Can we say that? Just relationship skills जो हैं वो हमारे पास नहीं है, जिसकी वजह से we are struggling in our relationship. Why is that so? We have never been taught about it. जब से हम grow किए हैं, when we were growing up, we were specifically focused about rituals in the house, or like this we have to do, this we don't have to do, but we never actually had this learning either in academics or at home, how to, deal with relationships, how to deal with our partners, our romantic relationships. Shadi ke baad, how really we have to deal with the other person that is entering our life. Not just entering our life, that person is going to be the most important person in our life. क्या हमें ये learning, क्या हमें ये teaching मिली है कभी life में? That is where we lack, and these relationship skills is a big issue, और जिसकी वजह से unfortunately we have been living in this time where divorce rate is at the peak. Like इतना बड़ा issue कभी नहीं था ये पहले. It's not just in India, in across the world, marriages, having a happy married life has become one of the biggest challenges people are individually good, but when they come together, they make worse out of each other, isn't it? That's the unfortunate part of today's life. So what we are going to learn today is something very transformational, a very transformational perspective, new perspective of how to see relationship in our life. Okay. So with that, I would like to actually get into a directly one topic, one point about it, which is about concept of universal reflection. रिफ्लेक्शन एक ऐसी चीज है जो हम जाने अनजाने में बहुत लोग हम लोग बोलते हैं, राइट? आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड इज अ मिरर रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ हु वी आर। दुनिया और जिंदगी हमें वही दिखाती है जो हम हैं, मतलब जो हमारे में कमी है वो आगे से आके दिखाती है। वी मस्ट हैव रेड अबाउट दिस सेंटेंस बट वी नेवर वर एबल टू गेट डीपर इनटू इट। वी एक्चुअली कैसे होता है? आई टोटली रेजोनेट एंड आई एक्सेप्ट व्हाट द सेंटेंस इज अबाउट, but today we are for the first time we are going to go deeper and much deeper into understanding this concept about how the outside world is a reflection of who we are from inside. Are you guys up for it? Are you guys really, really interested to go really deep into understanding this concept? Write yes in the chat window. Or if you are watching it online on YouTube, I would like to see your yes and your commitment and your dedication to listen to this by writing in the comments below. Are you guys okay? Okay, awesome. So I would like to bring up one point about, law of attraction or law of energy, of law of universe in this world. The whole creation is made up of energy. हर चीज एक वाइब्रेशन, एक फ्रीक्वेंसी पे वाइब्रेट करती है. एवरीथिंग इन दिस क्रिएशन इज मेड अप ऑफ एनर्जी. डू यू नो दैट? हर किसी भी चीज को उठा के देख लो, वी आर वाइब्रेटिंग एट वन पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी. एवरी एलिमेंट, फोन है आपका, आपके प्लान्स हैं, पीछे भी एक प्लांट है, योर चेयर, एवरीथिंग इन योर रूम, आउटसाइड द रूम, इनसाइड द नेचर, इन द एयर, every single thing is vibrating at a particular frequency, and its vibration only defines the quality of that particular element, that particular life. About human beings, when we vibrate at a particular, when we are positive in our mindset, we vibrate at a particular frequency. When we are negative, we vibrate at a different frequency. When we are sad, when we are anxiety, all this time you must be observing कि आपकी हार्ट बीट चेंज होती है, थोड़ा बहुत आगे पीछे ऊपर नीचे होती है, राइट? आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एट द सेल्यूलर लेवल. आपकी वाइब्रेशंस, द वाइब्रेशन एट विच योर सेल्स ऑफ योर बॉडी आर वाइब्रेटिंग, दैट इटसेल्फ चेंजेस फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. हमने अपनी शक्ल पे डलनेस देखते हैं जब व्हेन वी आर एंशियस, व्हेन वी आर डिप्रेशन, व्हेन वी आर एंजाइटी, व्हेन वी आर गोइंग थ्रू स्ट्रेस. व्हेन वी आर हैप्पी, हमारे चेहरे पे एक चार्म होता है, एक ब्राइटनेस होती है. इट्स नॉट जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द हार्ट बीट चेंज, इट्स एक्चुअली एट एवरी cellular level we are vibrating at a different frequency. Have you known that? Like, did you ever saw it from that angle, from that perspective? Most of you might not have, right? Now, when we are saying everything is vibrating at a particular frequency, everything is made up of energy. And at the energy level, you and I are one. You must have heard about this universal law of energy. You and I are one. Collective consciousness. ये सारे terms हमने सुने हैं, right? That whatever is happening in maybe this other country, other world, we are also responsible for that. आजकल self help and realization and spiritual context में we might have heard these sentences, but how it actually relate to us? I'll tell you one sentence and then we will dig deeper into it. The outside world is actually a reflection of who we are from inside. ये हमने एक sentence बोला था. How? हमारी लाइफ में जो भी everybody that we encounter, it's kind of a mirror to us. Everybody is a mirror reflection of who we are in a different form, in a different frequency, showing us a mirror to ourselves. What that means is, जो हमारे नेगेटिव इमोशंस होते हैं ना, all the negative emotions that we are going through against someone, they are kind of a reflection of ourselves that the others are showing it to us by behaving a particular way that triggers that negative emotion. मतलब अगर आप किसी इंसान के ऊपर गुस्सा हो तो what is happening is वहां गुस्सा किसी वजह से हुआ, आप किसी वजह से, किसी कारण की वजह से that person triggered you and you are having anger. What is happening is that person is kind of showing you a mirror, showing you that by behaving a particular way, he's showing that you have anger for something which is inside, not from that person. और वो चीज आप सही तरीके से हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे हो. Let's take a simple example. It's hard to understand this complex statement. When we see someone lying and when we say that I just can't handle someone lying to me, let's dissect that statement. If you are that someone who hates someone else lying to you, that has two meaning to it. अगर हम inner reflection और वो concept context में बात करें, that has two meaning to you. That has two meanings. One is you hate that part of you who lies to someone and hate himself about it. That is one of the aspect of it. Or you hate that you are incapable of lying to someone. ये दो चीजें हैं जिसकी वजह से आप हेट करते हो that part of you which now other person is showing to you. क्या रियली ऐसा है कि कभी आपने जिंदगी में झूठ नहीं बोला? pick out pick up your history. There has been tens and tens or maybe hundreds of opportunities, hundreds of evidences, hundreds of situations where you must have lied. आप रीजनिंग दे सकते हो उसके लिए अपने आप को कि भाई वो तो अच्छे के लिए मैंने झूठ बोला था, या मेरे बच्चे हैं, बच्चों को तो झूठ बोलना पड़ता है, उनको मनाना पड़ता है, उनको खाना खिलाने के लिए कुछ कुछ झूठ बोलना पड़ता है, अपने पेरेंट्स को झूठ बोलना पड़ता है. बट इट वॉज ऑल वाइट लाई. डिड यू लाई और नॉट? Some part of you in deep inside was not liking that part, but you still did it, maybe for some reason. Or you go back in your history and you realize you didn't lie at any point of time and you're seeing others lying and they are getting benefit out of that situation. हुआ है कि नहीं ऐसा? आप अपने सत्यवादी हरीश चंद्र के बाबा हो, but the world is making benefit out of that. कभी ना कभी लोग बचपन में आपके वो होता है ना, 12 इसको कॉलेज डेज और स्कूल डेज के टाइम पे पीपल यूज टू स्किप स्कूल, गो टू मूवी और गो फॉर फन और ट्रिप्स, और कॉलेज में आप ट्रिप्स पे जा रहे हो, मतलब और लोग जा रहे हैं एंड आप नहीं जा रहे बिकॉज यू कैन नॉट लाई टू योर पेरेंट्स, यू कैन नॉट लाई टू योर टीचर्स. नाउ यू हेटेड सो मच about yourself that thing that you started hating all those people who lie. Now that is what you're hating about yourself, and now what is happening is outside people, you are attracting those kind of people in your life जो lie करते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा झूठ बोलते हैं, because you're hating that aspect so much that you're vibrating at that frequency on which people are getting attracted to you and they're lying to you on your face. You are seeing that they are lying and you are hating more and more and more about it, and now your focus is outside कि आप दूसरे पे गुस्सा करोगे. I just can't tolerate a lying. Why I picked up that example? We are talking about relationships. Lot of people, especially girls, I'm not being racist here, I'm not being gender biased here, but I'm telling from the facts, and like having so many of client sessions and so many of relationship clients issues, girls specifically say that I just can't tolerate lying from my husband, from my partner. My request to you, take a pause and think about your own life. Did you never lie? Or you lied and you hated about yourself? Or you are incapable of lying? Either of these two. दो ही पॉइंट बोले मैंने, उसको तीन में डिवाइड करके बोला. That will be the case. Now let's go to next point about it. Write the sentence down if you can write it. Make it as an affirmation for yourself to become better in life, to have a peaceful life. All human traits, all human emotions are necessary. All human emotions are necessary. Positive bhi and negative bhi. You need to be manipulative at sometimes. You need to be sensitive at sometimes. You need to be insensitive at sometimes. You need to be positive at sometimes. You need to be negative at sometimes. You need to be introvert at times. You need to be extrovert at times. You need to be arrogant at times. खुद उठा के देख लो, कभी कभी आपको एरोगेंस दिखाना पड़ता है, कभी कभी आपको पत्थर दिल बनना पड़ता है, कभी कभी आपको रियली मैनिपुलेटिव बनना पड़ता है टू रियली achieve your goals, to really have peace in your house, to really have goodness, wellness in your relationship, isn't it? So why are you disowning the negative aspects of your life? When you are disrespecting, disowning those negative aspects, you are actually resisting those negative traits, and then ultimately you're attracting those kind of situations and those kind of peoples in your life. Was it kind of a bulb on moment for you? Can you relate to so many of situations in your life कि ऐसा भी होता है आपकी लाइफ में? Can you see to that? Okay. Another thing, you write this also down. All human beings have all the traits that are possible in this world. Means you have a little trait of a terrorist also in you. You have a little trait of a murderer also in you. I know it's controversial, but let me just explain. Be with me. टेररिस्ट मतलब टेररिस्ट के ट्रेड्स क्या होते हैं? गुस्सा करना एंड लाइक फीलिंग लाइक मैं इसको मार दूंगा, वो फील करना, और वो एक्चुअली एक्शन में भी कर लेते हैं. बट समटाइम्स जस्ट बी ऑनेस्ट विद योरसेल्फ. हैवंट यू थॉट अबाउट दैट इमोशन इन योर लाइफ? समटाइम्स बॉयफ्रेंड के साथ ब्रेकअप हुआ, या पेरेंट्स ने कुछ कर दिया, या इन लॉज हैं, या फ्रेंड्स हैं जिसके साथ आपकी बनी नहीं, या कुछ ऐसा धोखा दे दिया, एंड यू वर फीलिंग लाइक दिस. For a few moments, you were terrorist at that time. Murderer. How murderer? Like, don't you sometimes kill mosquitoes in your house? इतना गुस्सा आता है जब वो एकदम खा जाता है, पटाख से मारते हो. You were murderer at that time. A little bit of small murderer. Sometimes to have your good garden in your house, you kill plants like anything, isn't it? So we are all having all the negative traits. We are capable of showing all the negative traits in our life. We are just trying to disown them, and that's what is actually creating problems in our life. So one more sentence. My reflections is showing me what I'm doing, and I don't like myself for it. My reflection is showing me what I'm not doing, and I don't like that about myself. I took a pause here. Just think about that moment. Think for that moment what I just said. My reflection is showing me what I am not doing, and I don't like that about myself. Did you get the point? What I'm trying to say here? Let's talk about a secret to fall in love with yourself. Just give me a second. I need to have a YouTube tab also open so that if I'm getting any comments, anything, I should be able to respond to them as well. Okay. I think Safal's, okay. Thank you, Gitansh Gandhi, for being here on the call. And thank you, Safal, Swati ji. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me just resume the discussion here. Okay. So now the secret to fall in love with yourself. What would that be? With respect to this discussion, what would that be? If you could accept all the negative emotions in all areas of your life. I know it's a remote reality for you, but if you accept all the negative emotions, all the negative reflections in all areas of your life, I'll tell you one thing will happen in your life. You'll fall in love and completely heal yourself. Hard hai karna, but it's achievable. Once you understand the concept, once you have a breakdown of the steps how to do it, you will be able to do it. You can never really hate others once you have true acceptance about yourself. You would have owned the parts that you have disowned in yourself. तो अगले के साथ hate आएगी ही नहीं, because all emotions are necessary in life. All humans, each human being has a capability to have all the traits that a human being can show. Okay. Your potential will become unlimited, literally unlimited, when you have true acceptance about yourself. You can be strong as well as vulnerable at that time. You can be introvert, extrovert at the same time. You can be loved and you can be hated for that time. You can love someone and you can hate also. Every aspect of your life ki duality, there are dual mode in which life exists, positive, negative, good and bad. And you will be able to operate in either of the two based on the need of the requirement. Does it make sense to you guys? Awesome. Let's move forward. Now, let's say you are unable to work on your relationship. It's in a bad shape. You want to run away. You want to literally divorce that partner of yours who is giving you pain and headache and everything. Or you want to commit suicide. You have reached that unfortunate stage where you want to commit suicide. Do you think will that solve the problem, running away, divorce, or committing suicide? Are you running away from that person? Let me tell you a very brutal fact here. There is literally no escape possible in life with respect to this, because you are not running away from that person. You are running away from yourself. Can you really do that? That person, that partner that you have in your life, it's just showing you your negative reflections. Some of the things that you have disowned in yourself, that person is trying to show you again and again and again. And what happens? You are just not able to tolerate yourself. But in the hindsight, you are actually thinking that you are not able to tolerate that person. That person is just showing you your negative traits that you have disowned. When you have the acceptance, or you things can really solve in your life. So there is no escape possible in life. You have to either accept it or face the consequences. Even if you commit suicide now, next janma you will come back and you will face those situations again, because your karma is incomplete. You will carry forward your karma into the next life, and in next life your life will be more miserable than it is currently now. So don't think suicide is a solution to this problem. Understanding it, handling it in this life, upgrading yourself as a person is the only solution. You just have to accept and grow from here, or you will have to face the consequences. So the exercise for you now, I don't want to elongate this discussion to a very long process. Exercise for you with respect to the partner, or with respect to the person that you hate the most. You are probably if in case you are single, or you are separated, or you are case divorced, and you are into this discussion probably because there is some part with respect to the relationship you're not able to handle. So I want to pick that person. Either it can be your partner with whom abhi ban nahi rahi hai, or it can be the person you hate the most. Pick that person. Write down all the points that you hate about that person. With respect to emotionally, आप ऐसा कुछ मत लिखना external activity wise, but emotional points. What are your trigger points? What are they triggering you on? And what are your emotions? You hate your partner for being lazy. You hate your partner for being too practical. You hate your partner, or you hate that other person for being too intruding in your life, like they are not giving you personal space. Or you hate that person for not being casual, or you hate that person for being too serious about life. ठीक है, ऐसे एक लिस्ट बनाओ, whatever you hate about a particular that person that you have picked in the zero step. Now you have to ask yourself two questions. जब वो hate वाले points लिखे, वो emotions लिख लिए, now you have to turn inward. What you will do is ask yourself very genuinely, very honestly, what I'm hating about this person, do I really incapable of behaving that way that this other person is behaving, and I'm hating about myself for that? Or is it that I am also capable and I am also doing this thing in some other areas of my life and hating myself for it? अगर आप अपने पार्टनर की लेजीनेस पे बहुत ज्यादा हेट कर रहे हैं और गुस्सा कर रहे हैं, so ask yourself this thing: am I incapable of being lazy and I'm hating my person, my partner for that? or you are hating yourself for being lazy? So actually you do it for yourself. Are you hating that you are incapable of being lazy? Or the second question is, are you hating that you are also lazy, probably in your career, probably in your health, fitness aspect, या exercise नहीं कर रहे हैं, or you are lazy that you are not giving enough care or doing enough for your partner, and you're hating yourself for it? दो क्वेश्चन है, दोनों में से एक ऑप्शन तो आपको मिलेगा ही मिलेगा इसमें से, इट्स माय गारंटी। ठीक है, once you do that, now it goes to a next step of reflection in your life. Once you have figured it out, you have to write for each that hate wala point, pick out at least 3 areas of your life where you are exercising that, or where you are incapable of doing that and you are hating yourself for it. 3 areas of life you have to find out, and trust me, you will be able to find it if you give enough attention. If you do enough exploration, you will find it. Got it? Points clear? So the fourth point, you have to again remember, all negative emotions are necessary in our life. Once we have that, then comes the biggest step now. It's about accepting that part about yourself. Are you getting it? Accepting that part about yourself. Now you said, I hate my partner being manipulative. I hate my partner lying to me. उसके बाद आपने 3 इंस्टेंस भी ढूंढ लिया अपनी लाइफ में जहां either you are hating for being incapable, or either you are hating that you are also doing in the other areas of your life. Now what you have to do is simply accept about yourself for that. I accept that I am incapable of manipulating other people. I accept that I am manipulative also. I accept that I lie also. I accept that I cannot lie. I cannot lie. My partner is lying. That's fine. We are all different people, right? I accept that I'm fat. I accept that I shout. I accept that I cannot handle my emotions. I accept that I cannot handle my kids. I accept that I'm not able to manage my kids. That's it. ये लिखने से काम नहीं चलेगा. You have to really, really accept. If your acceptance is fake, it will not take an effect. So you really, really have to accept it. You can't fake it. How you do that? There are many things you can do. One is, write this in a big piece of paper, paste it in front of your wall where you sleep, where you spend most of your time, in your house, in your office, on your cubicle. Write these accept sentences at as many places as possible, and read whenever you are walking through in your life. In एक दिन में जहां भी इधर उधर walk करते हो, you should be placing them in such a way that your eyes will go to them. Once you have that, slowly it will start to go in your subconscious mind. The best way, when you are wherever in your bed, like in your bedroom, when you sleep, either paste it on your like upper wall पे चिपका दो वो paper. जब सोने जाते हो, you are it's unavoidable for you to not look at that wall and read those sentences. Write in such a big caption that you will be able to read it easily before switching off the light. That is the best possible time, because if you read those sentences and go from conscious state to a subconscious state, you will build that acceptance. So am I saying that once you have that acceptance, you are like handicapping yourself? No, 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 no. What is gonna happen with all the above acceptances? Slowly you will become capable of behaving that way. Once you are saying, I accept that I'm incapable of manipulating, and you drop this kind of belief, limiting belief about yourself, you will be able to grow this skill of manipulating other people. You remember, as I said, each human being has the capability of experiencing all the emotions, of having all the traits that exist on this planet. We are just limiting ourselves. We are just not recognizing that we are capable of doing a particular thing. एक टाइम था जब आप कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था आपकी लाइफ में, मेरी लाइफ में आई वाज नॉट एबल. Just 6 months back, I was not comfortable in talking in front of the camera. Right now, I'm taking this live session on Zoom. There is no one except my team to on this Zoom call, and I'm so comfortably talking to you guys. I know either you are watching now on YouTube or you will be watching it later. You will feel that I'm talking to you right now, isn't it? I was not capable of that. I just accepted it at that time, and slowly that habit grew. There are so many things I was not comfortable, like uh, of in my I mean in my relationship. I was not comfortable in speaking English during my college time, BTech time, which was long time back. I don't remember any even one sentence that I might have spoken in English, like in books and studies was in English, but talking to teachers, talking to friends was not at all in English. There were girls, there were other guys who were very, very comfortable in speaking in English. I was not. हाँ, स्टेज पे जाके कुछ है, शो करना है, डिबेट देनी है, और वो थोड़ा बहुत इंग्लिश और इंटरव्यूज में इंग्लिश बोलना था, वो सब था नेसेसरी प्लेसेस पे, बट नॉर्मली नहीं. आज की डेट में आई एम लाइक मोर कंफर्टेबल इन speaking in English than Hindi whenever I'm in a more professional setup. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, once you have accepted these aspects about yourself, slowly you will inculcate those habits. Slowly you will be able to do something that you will be able to drop the rackets, drop the limiting beliefs, drop the feelings that you are incapable of that from yourself, and you will be upgraded person. You will literally be upgraded person from there. So I would like to say that with the acceptance about yourself, all of all your negative reflections, the rackets that you have that against yourself and against that person that you have picked as the first step on the exercise, that will drop. The negative energy that has been built up between the two of you will actually drop. समझे कि नहीं? आपके साथ, आपके पार्टनर के साथ बहुत गुस्सा है, कुछ है बीच में, जो एनर्जी, नेगेटिव एनर्जी बिल्टअप हो गई है, एक एक दोनों ने वॉल खड़ी कर ली, वो प्रोबेबली वॉल गिर जाएगी व्हेन यू एक्सेप्ट योरसेल्फ. दैट्स इट. एक्सेप्टिंग योरसेल्फ इज रिक्वायर्ड. यू विल हैव दैट क्वेश्चन कि नहीं, वो तो ऐसा करती है, मैं ऐसा कैसे हैंडल कर पाऊंगा? Dude, you will be comfortable with that person behaving whatever way that person wants to behave. Other person is not in your control. You have 100% control only on one person, which is you and you and you, no one else. But once you have acceptance about everything in life, every negative emotion in life, you will be comfortable with that person behaving a particular way. And you know what? Once you are accepting that, that person's behavior will change, because the world is a reflection of who we are from inside. Once you drop the resistance, the thing will gone. एक और sentence, एक very good quotation I would like to quote here. Once the lesson is learned, the lesson disappears from your life. I would like to repeat it again. Once the lesson is learned, the lesson disappears from your life. Awesome. Sounds good. This is what I wanted to share in today's discussion. I hope you will find it really, really informative, really, really mind-blowing, really, really breakthrough, because this is the root cause. This is the foundation of issues in your life. All the issues that you have are risen from here. अगर हम relationship aspect की बात करें, you were expecting some specific tips about how to have a good relationship with your partner, with your parents, with your siblings, with your colleagues. Let me tell you one thing. Root cause or foundation यहीं पे है. There are more aspects. There are more aspects to cover which cannot be covered in one session. That's the limiting aspect of it. But अगर आपने यही aspect को अच्छे से समझ लिया and you accept that truly about yourself, I'm telling you with conviction from the core of my heart, 70 to 80% of your issues, relationship issues with any kind of person that you have, will actually drop. That I'm telling you from experience, personal experience, plus handling many, many clients who are going through relationship issues. Okay. The world will become a better place for you once you have self-acceptance about yourself. So that's it. That's the point I would like to end this session on. But I want to add another question for you. With respect to this topic, I really want you to answer me in the comments below. I will also answer maybe after 5 days. I will answer that question once I get answer from all different kind of people who answer me this question in the comments on YouTube. What is a relationship? Don't answer me relationship. What is a good relationship? What is the significance of relationship in our life? I'm specifically talking about intimate relationship, marriage वाली relationship के बारे में. वहां से आपके पास एक अच्छा आंसर आना चाहिए. And it is in context of this discussion that we have today. I hope you will come up with the answer based on the discussion we had today. But anyway, I will write it in the comments below and I will pin it so that you will be able to see that answer. Let me give like Monday को मैं answer करूंगा एक question. Is that okay? Is that okay? Awesome. Again, I'll end it again with that sentence, with that quotation before going, before ending the session. When we accept the lesson, when we really accept the lesson in our life, the lesson disappears. That's it for today, guys. I would like to end this with the healing prayer that I do on a daily basis, which is bringing magic in my life. And I would like you to also repeat it with me. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. One more time. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. I'll see you again. Thank you. Yeah, before that, I would like to just see on YouTube. Okay. There is nothing much there. Okay. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Thank you.